My America is being able to live in a world where your voice can be heard. America is a place of diversity and where many are not afraid to stand up for what they believe is right. A recent example of this is the teacher walkout in Oklahoma. Teachers and students alike went to the Capitol to protest and advocate for better funding. Their voices were allowed to be heard because of the America that I live in, the America that I am proud of. My name is Alyssa Conaway, and I have lived in Oklahoma all my life. I live with my mom, dad, sister named Abby, and brother named Caleb, as well as my 3 dogs, Lacey, Skylar, and Cece. I was born in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Both my mom and dad's sides originated from Europe to come to America for better job opportunities and found jobs as farmers and shopkeepers. Something interesting about one of my ancestors is that my great-great-great-uncle Leonard Ira Ball was an E-29 bomber pilot in World War II. He had flown 44 successful bombing missions in Europe, and he had signed up to fly one of the bombing planes during D-Day. During a mission, he got shot down over Belgium and died in the crash. I plan on going to college at NSU or OSU, and then going on to be a psychiatrist. My passion is hopefully going to med school one day, so I wanted to choose a topic that involved people's health. Also, I chose this topic because my grandpa served in the Vietnam War and later died of lung cancer, which they think was linked to my project topic. Agent Orange was used by U.S. military forces during the Vietnam War. They thought it would give them a leg up in the war and lead to their success. The Vietnam War was between the North and South Vietnam, where the U.S. helped and aided the South in order to prevent communism from spreading like the domino theory said it would. The Vietnam War was very controversial for American people and was widely discouraged. It was a brutal war that many people believed we should not be engaging in. So therefore, in order to help end the war faster, Agent Orange was introduced. Agent Orange is a powerful herbicide used by U.S. military forces in this war to eliminate forest cover and crops for North Vietnamese and Viet Cong troops. The United States Air Force launches Operation Ranch Hand, a modern technological area denial technique designed to expose the roads and trails used by the Viet Cong. Flying C-123 providers, U.S. personnel dumped an estimated 20 million gallons of defoliating herbicides over 10 to 20% of Vietnam and parts of Laos in between 1962 and 1971. Most of these herbicides were Agent Orange. What we didn't realize is that it contained a deadly chemical called dioxin, which was later proven to cause serious health issues. Agent Orange, named for the color of its own metal containers, was most frequently used in defoliating herbicide. The operation succeeded in killing vegetation, but not in stopping Viet Cong. The use of these agents were controversial both during and after the war because of the questions about long-term ecological impacts and the effects of humans, who either handled or were sprayed by the chemicals. It was said to have affected over 3 million people, which is the same as the entire state of Arizona.
Agent Orange is a defoliant used in Vietnam that caused a variety of illnesses to show up in people many years later. It can cause a whole host of problems, but the most common ones are various kinds of cancers, sarcoid, prostate cancer, lung cancer, several other cancers that are less common, such as lymphoma, as well as diabetes or even ischemic heart disease.
Like he just said, Agent Orange causes multiple types of cancers, birth defects, rashes, and severe psychological and neurological problems among the Vietnamese people, as well as returning U.S. servicemen and their families. There has been no found cure to reverse the effects yet, so the VA offers eligible veterans a free Agent Orange Registry health exam for possible long-term health problems related to exposure. The VA also offers health care, disability compensation, and other benefits to eligible veterans for certain disease conditions, as well as benefits for children of Vietnamese veterans who have been affected. The doctors believe that this is why my grandpa had lung cancer, but was not able to prove it in the end. But it is always important to remember and be aware of the effects that it can have on everyone around us.